everyone, and welcome to VSF Christmas episode 4. In this episode of VSF Christmas, I'm actually going to be taking a look at a piece of software that I saw in action last year, but have completely forgotten about. I do believe YouTube user Road Geek, aka Billy Core, actually used this software. He actually reviewed it on his channel, but I can't remember whether or not I've used it. And just as I've started to film this video, I've just suddenly came over all tired, and that is not going to help things. So please bear with me while I fumble my way through yet another poorly conceived and badly produced video. For this video, we're going to be using an old favourite of mine, the Compaq Armada 1590 DT. And, well, after this video, keep that machine in your mind. Keep mindful of that machine, because we're going to be visiting it again in the next episode of VSF Christmas, episode 5. What I'm hoping to do with VSF Christmas, just so you know, and I know these videos have been a day late since yesterday. I'm hoping to... Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's the wind, guys. It was fair playing a hoolie last night, and it's staying the same tonight. Jones. Anyway. So, as I was saying, I hope to kind of get caught back up the morning. And the plan is that on a Wednesday and a Saturday, in the run-up to Christmas, I will be doing my best to do some videos about actual computers. What I've decided to do this year is, feature some computers that, I just find to be exceptionally good. And this one, well, it's one of them. Anyway, back to today's video. So, Lights 95 then. What do we know about it? Absolutely nothing. What should I have done beforehand? Researched it. What did I not do beforehand? Researched it. Is there an easy way that I could have researched it? Yes. What is that easy way? I could have watched Billy's video on it. Did I watch Billy's video on it? No, I didn't. Why did I not watch Billy's video on it? Because I am a complete bam. Anyway, I am also an idiot. Right, so let's start it up now and see what happens. We're going in! Well, I couldn't have expected anything different. I knew it was kind of some sort of Christmas lighty thing for Windows 95. Kind of hangs Christmas lights up around your desktop, which is really good. And this sort of thing is extremely J approved, because I do love lights. I mean, those of you who've seen previous videos of mine will know that I really do like my sensory room, which is all kind of changing colour lights and what have you. But let's see what this software does. I mean, last night we took a look at Christmas for Windows 93, and that helped to Christmas up Windows 3.1. Now we're going to try and Christmas up Windows 95. So we can choose different bulbs. I don't know how to. All right, do we apply? Oh yes, there we go. So we've got round bulbs. And it'll even emulate burnt out Christmas lights or missing ones. I love this. Or we can even have cactus lights. These are all green. That's if you're spending Christmas out in the Southwest United States, somewhere like New Mexico or Arizona, Texas, or even or even going to Mexico for your Christmas, or even want a Mexican themed Christmas. You've got cacti there. You have snowflakes, again, different colours. You can actually, with some of the lights, you can actually make them, certainly colours. So, for example, snowflakes, you might want blues. Well, I might want blues for everything, but yeah, you know what I mean. You can have the traditional kind of Yuletide red and green, multicolour, or you can just have all of it just the one colour. So, the fashion of a few years ago was to have like all blue lights. In fact, I do have a set of lights that are exclusively blue. Or you can have all white. That seems to be a tradition at the moment. Has been for the past couple of years. Or you can just kind of have like random. Which is, that's kind of realistic. Or you can just, maybe have, well, there's all sorts. You've got bells, fish, candy canes. Oh, would you look at that? The candy canes are even different colours. That's brilliant, is that? US flag. Hearts. Yeah. That makes my computer look more like Valentine's Day. I think now if I remember rightly, this is not necessarily meant just for Christmas. It's kind of meant as it's kind of a holiday thing. So, yeah, having having like Valentine's Day lights, and then you've got the US flag. That'll be for the 4th of July. Star of David. That's Hanukkah, or any kind of Jewish festival. Easter eggs. It's, Easter pumpkins. See, now I've made it all Halloweeny. Smiley face, that's for... I don't know what that's for. It's shamrock, St. Patrick's Day, lanterns, hot peppers. So what's smart? Oh, small bulbs. I thought that said smart bulbs. Transparent. No, they're not. Christmas trees. So considering the logo and kind of everything like that, I would definitely say that this is more kind of a Christmas themed bit of software, but you can actually have it actually display other things. So let's go back to the in fact, we can have random bulbs, can we? Well, it's randomly decided to select all pumpkins. Normal, okay. And then we'll go back, I think, to just kind of multicolored. There we go. Isn't that nice? And we can have like different flashing. So that's pretty cool. All together. So that just basically flashed a lot of them on, off. Chase. That's a pretty cool one to have. Alternating. And then some flash. So I'm guessing that'd be just kind of some bulbs flashing and some just kind of staying solid. So I think random. And then of course you can change the flash rate. And I think, can you have music? And then you can turn the power off as well, but I think it's a bit of a pain how you've got to press apply every time you actually change something. More light. Oh yeah, that looks better. I'm guessing you probably have less lights if you've got a slower machine. So you can enable some music as well, so... Oh, wow, and even, like, screensavers. Got falling snow, fireworks, and also all kind of different nice kind of screensavers. I really don't know how... I really don't know how to select any music, I have to be honest. Flash LEDs. Look at that. That is... Oh my goodness. Oh, it'll flash your number lock, caps lock, and scroll lock LEDs. Now, there's a way to scare the IT person in your office. Make it look as though your computer's possessed. That would only be useful if you got nice coloured LEDs. If not, then it'd just be like, you know, so, I don't know. And I think it would be... I think nowadays you could probably get like a Christmassy theme, you know, Christmassy colour scheme for one of those kind of multicolour LED backlit keyboards that you can get nowadays. You know, the really fancy smanchy ones that I don't have because A, I can't afford one, and B, I'm actually really happy with my coming up 26-year-old IBM Model M keyboard. But I don't know how to play music on this. I wonder if I need to. I wonder if I just kind of drag it in. So, I mean, I have the Nutcracker suite in my documents folder. So let's do the dance of the reed flutes. Nope, nobody's dancing anywhere. Play music. Unless it's unless I'm supposed to do it on a CD player, I really don't know. So now that I've got the light set up, let's actually have a look at you know how well it works. You know, when you're actually using your computer. So already there's a wee problem. Light's kind of getting in the way of your programs. Oh yeah, this is the first time I've ran Word since I installed Visio. And oh dear, yeah. So, yeah, you can actually use it while using your computer, but it really kind of does interrupt the flow of just about everything. But, you know, if you if you don't care about that, then then it's quite a nifty wee app. Or if you do everything minimized, or, you know, kind of in a wee window like this. Obviously, if you spend most of your time working in the recycle bin, then yeah, you could have that, and you have the window just kind of as a small window on screen rather than a fully maximized window. Then yeah, you know, you'd be absolutely fine. But and now bits of menu have got stuck. So that's holiday lights then. And, you know, it's a nifty bit of software. But, you know, like all of this Christmas software, it is more of a kind of a novelty, and actually it can stunt productivity. I mean, I know it's not meant for a place of business, but at the same time, a good bit of Christmas software would be, you know, kind of putting something on your computer that's a bit Christmassy, but that doesn't really get in the way. I don't know, what about some sort of dancing Santa or something, or, you know, or just go the whole hog and make a game. You know, it's like, so you know you're actually going to be stopping your productivity, but at least it's for something, you know, at least slightly worthwhile. And this will be fun, at least for a wee bit. So, if you want to download it, you know, just go online, look for Holiday Light, copyright 1994 to 96. Don Metzler / Barefoot Production. Excuse me, Barefoot Productions. All rights reserved. Happy holidays. And this doesn't necessarily just have to be used at Christmas. Like I said before, you know, it could be used, you know, for any of the holidays that are featured in the lights, like Halloween, Easter, and, you know, kind of anything like that. 4th of July. And of course, you do have Christmas as well. But I guess that will conclude this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please feel free to subscribe to my channel, to like Videos on Frontier on Facebook, and to follow me on Twitter. The URLs will of course follow. But until then, thank you for watching this video, and please join me for my next one. Bye.